Oh, you guys wanted to like? Oh, okay.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, I mean like it's fine. I love playing Dungeons and Dragons. The only thing I love more than gathering around my friends for some casual fantasy themed math sessions is subscribing to the Madness Table wherever podcasts are found. And while I'm on there, I always drop them a review. I can't do that anymore. They cut me off because I kept doing it. It's fine. I'm not bitter, Apple, Google, and others. But it's a great way to spread the word about the podcast. Also, tell your buddy Sam. Not this Sam. Get your own Sam. Get your own Sam.
There's enough.
I don't know what that means, but you know what it means to me is we should all go to our coffee page and check out those sweet, sweet benefit tiers. Oh, baby. Think of all the audio delights you'll encounter when you donate your money to us. I think legally that is the category it falls under. Anyway, I'm slap happy because I didn't expect to survive last episode, and here we are. So you know what? Let's throw it over to the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny Stone.
Oh, Lord, the big callbacks here. Oof. All right. Well, pretty awesomely, you guys did survive. You did far better, and honestly, this fight, I was like, if you guys didn't do what you did, which was spread out and keep yourselves distant, it could have been a very difficult, almost TPK level fight here. But you came through, and now you stand over the dusty parts and armor of Arthur. The ground is shaking, just rumbling. The Frez has dissipated from this place. The crystalline tree is shaking ever more. We're going to keep things in initiative order here, starting from the top of it with Sefel.
Okay.
What do you do as Arthur's body lands at your feet?
So I had a high enough Arcana last time to sort of get a good idea of what was going on. So I don't think Sefel is going to stand on ceremony at this point. Whoever, he's gonna like look around, assess the situation, and call out, "Whoever can get to the crystal tree quickly, grab a piece, and we need to go." And he is going to start. Oh god, how many fucking spell slots do I have left? He's going to Misty Step himself. Can only get 30. Oh, this is not great. Now, you know what? He's going to... He knows Bronte can move the quickest. I'm going to Vortex Warp Bronte.
Okay.
If he is willing.
I kind of envision him. He looks over at Dr. Seuss, who gives him like a nod, and then he submits.
Okay. I can warp you 90 feet away.
Sick.
I think it's actually 90 feet from me. So... Alright, yeah, go ahead and get yourself all the way up there, good buddy. So I'm going to get you almost past the ruins up north towards the tree. You're about 75 feet away from it.
Light work.
And I'm going to start heading out to the east.
Okay. Next up in the order then is Sylvester. Okay. Dr. Seuss.
I'm going to look over at like I'm standing on top of the wall, so my middling height can just barely pick out Mr. Bronte being forced to the north. and I'm gonna shout over at him using another one of my tactics. I'm gonna I'm gonna send a rallying order, which immediately allows him to move up to his speed without the current opportunity attacks. So Bronte will move an additional 40 feet north, and that is Seuss's action. And in that moment, he'll look. Mr. Bronte, as always, you have the last word. Now, come back as quick as you can. And Seuss's little legs will start to churn, and he will move 30 feet to the east.
Okay. It is Bronte's turn now.
Alrighty. All right, he's gonna run 40 feet up, towards this crystalline tree. Is there any
Now that ledge is about 15 feet tall. Just take that into consideration.
He will attempt to scale it.
All right, make that athletics check.
Oh, he's not good at that, but he'll try anyway. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad. 17.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. You get up there.
All right. That's just 40 feet of movement, and he's just at the beginning of the roots of this great shining tree. Is there any part of it looks particularly grabbable, Mr. Dungeon Master?
There is. Make a perception or investigation check.
Okay, let's see. My boy is a perceptor. Yeah, he's gonna percept. 22.
Okay. You see towards the bottom foot of the tree is about a grapefruit sized crystal that still seems to be holding energy. That one seems like the best bang for your buck.
Okay. So that's right towards the base of the trunk, I would assume.
Yep. So about 35 feet closer towards the trunk, north of where you are, you see this piece.
All right. Then he'll bonus action dash forward, and grab that chunky boy.
Okay, you grab that. As you grab that, Bronte sees the piles of the totally fine, almost powdered crystal that Arthur had been destroying is beginning to push upwards underneath your feet, and is beginning to push backwards as something seems to be coming up from the ground right there.
Does it take an action to pick up the grapefruit-sized magic rock?
Let's double check here on what interacting with an object. It is an action to use an object. So yes.
All right,
to use. You used your bonus action. That wasn't your cunning action?
My cunning action bonus action was a dash.
Oh, okay, right. It takes the place of that.
Yeah, I believe the ruling is you can do an object interaction as part of your movement you get one free object interaction as part of your movement or part of your action.
Interact with one object or feature of the environment as you move or take an action to interact with the second object to take and use an object. So yes, you can pick it up.
Okay, you are a benevolent DM, and then I will, or Mr. Bronte will 40 feet sprint to the east with his dash. That's his main action.
As this would have been Arthur's turn, and we know we've been feeling these tremors as right before his turn, you see that ground all of a sudden push up really hard. The tree, you guys can see the crystalline structure push upwards 10 feet, and then all of a sudden it shatters and begins to fall. The earth also begins to divot in as this massive purple maw comes bursting up through the ground, destroying what's left of this large crystalline structure. As it's coming forth out of the ground, everybody make a perception check. Oh, jeez.
No. Oh, jeez.
17 for Safel.
Okay.
I got 22 for Bronte and a 13 for Seuss.
Okay. All right. It's enough because as this gargantuan purple worm erupts through the ground, you all manage to hear this.
What
And
the
you look
fuck?
to the side of the purple worm and you see this little dwarf has like hooked himself onto the plates of the purple worm and is just and is riding it. Riding it is not quite right. He's more like got these pythons into it / crowbars and he's just like flailed against the side. It is still the purple worm's turn. So it comes up and it like as it reaches its peak, it then kind of like stops and that dwarf like hits against the side and he's like, ah, damn.
Lisan al Gaib.
I had this character in mind for a while and it just Dune had to come along too. This dwarf is like semi-conscious as he looks around and he sees like Bronte. He's like, "You should run, kid!" And the purple worm roars and is going to attempt to bite down at Bronte.
Oh no.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, wait, I gotta move a little bit first because it's only 10 feet of reach. What's my movement? Oh, it's 50 feet.
Jesus.
So he gets within 10 feet, and it's just like it's come up and it's just bending down over in like a candy cane shape to start biting at Bronte. So that is going to be some damage. This is gonna be good. I'm rolling real shit for damage, guys. It is 15 points of piercing damage. However, if the target is a large or smaller creature, it must succeed on a DC 19 dexterity saving throw or be swallowed by the worm. So make that dexterity saving throw.
I will do so. I'm also going to go ahead and uncanny dodge that to take off a little bit of that burn.
Good thinking.
All right, let's make the most important check of this character's short life.
Yeah, you know how you usually roll low? Don't do that.
Oh. I don't know, man. That's
Double-digit numbers are your friends.
It's kind of my thing, though. Okay, I rolled double digits. I rolled exactly 10. However, he does have a +9 to this check.
Oh, buddy.
But that's 19. That's good. 19 is good. That's
Okay, you were glitching. You were glitching.
We lost like you explaining that whole thing.
Okay, I'll do it again. But better.
You're back now.
So, I got double digits. I got a 10. This is positive because he has a +8 to dexterity saving throws and a stone of good luck 19. Safe.
Oh my god.
All right, so you get like the edge of the teeth scrape against Bronte as it then begins to like dive back down into the earth, and the dwarf is like just going right past Bronte's face like, I told you, and is starting to disappear into the ground again. However, it has 2 attacks. And as the tail end of this purple worm comes around, it is going to attempt to slap you with its tail stinger.
Oh, come on. Oh,
shit. That's a natural 18 for let me just double check. A 32 to hit.
Rip.
All right. Get my D6s. That is That is 20 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as poison begins to enter your body.
Okay.
Is not good.
At least it's not his main character, right?
It's a 14. He is a loyal butler, ma'am.
14?
Yeah.
This
Bro.
might be the end of Bronte.
Yeah, that was quick.
I don't have my dice roller on here, so this is going to be on roll 20.
You need a dice roller?
It's
Yeah,
purple
have you guys ever
poison,
come
my guy.
I was gonna say-
I've actually never fought a purple worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Well,
But
it's
people are always trying to buy that poison.
12d6 poison damage.
Ugh.
You take 40 points of fucking poison damage.
Yeah, I got good news and I got bad news. All right, the good news. Well, the bad news is yeah. That 8 points of health he had nursing there was not going to hold up. However, it did not eclipse his maximum, so that's a blessing.
Okay, so he's not dead.
He's not dead yet. All right. So, with the movement that this worm has, a good fourth of its body with the tail is still sticking up out of the ground. You no longer see the dwarf. However, we are still in combat. It is Bug's turn.
What the fuck Bug do?
I don't know. You tell me.
Bug is just Bug run.
Bug run.
Bug run.
Bug run. Okay.
Bug run fast. Bug run far.
Bug is like, that's a bigger bug. I don't want to
Yup.
be here.
He's like, I've seen the pecking order. I don't win this fight.
Mm-hmm. He's like, skeleton man? That's nothing. Giant worm? No.
That might be.
All right. It's Nobon's turn. Who's like, oh, well, fuck. He like yells to all of you. He's like, is there any way we can reach him?
Yes.
I don't want to leave a fellow companion behind, but is the crystal worth it? Zeus, will you be horribly guilty and sad if your companion cannot be brought back?
Yeah, are you gonna be all depressed and stuff?
Is HR going to hear about this?
I mean, are you willing to be my new butler, Safel?
You're going to be depressed about this.
Zeus looks
alright, so
over
he's
and you can
5,
see like
10.
like the math face is happening. He's like, tactically he is fucked. We have to go.
Wow.
Hey, there's a thing. So when you upcast Vortex Warp, you can add 30 feet for every spell slot above second level. With my new 5th level spell slot, I can Vortex Warp up to 180 feet.
What?
Yeah. So the question is, like, this, if he gets saved, is all about, am I using that to get someone over there, or am I getting somehow line of sight and getting him to us?
You are currently 190 feet.
Right.
Oof.
So I would have to move, and I would have to be able to see him.
Yeah, I will say you'll have line of sight.
So I can get him
Nobon's
out.
got some pretty powerful healing. He could do a cure wounds at 4th level for 4d8 plus 5. He's
can
also
get this boy.
got he's still got his aura of vitality up, which is another 2d6 as a bonus action, so he could do quite a bit there. This is up to you guys.
Yeah, I can. I don't. What is the trigger for Aura of Vitality? Does Nobon have to choose, or would me getting
He
him?
has to choose.
Okay.
Yep, that's a bonus action. Okay, so Nobon's turn. He will actually Aura of Vitality on Scylla. You get 7 hit points back. Okay, so that's Nobon's turn. It is now Scylla's turn. Okay. All right. Sefel, it's your turn then.
Okay. I'm going to get myself. Said I'm 190 feet away from him.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna go 15 feet closer. Fuck it. Save the movement. I'm gonna go 10 feet closer.
Okay.
And I will cast, using my 5th level spell slot, Vortex Warp, which has 180 feet of range.
Incredible.
So he appears
So
right
I will
next to you.
grab him. I'm actually going to push him into, I'm gonna push him next to Nobon.
Okay, let's double check that range. So that's 215 to Nobon. So
Correct.
180 is...
No. I can teleport him to a spot I can see within 180 feet of me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
that
yes,
spell is
so-
wild.
Yes. Roughly, yes.
All right. Yeah, he appears right next to Nobon, his unconscious form, the crystal kind of still in his loose grip. All right. Is that the entirety of your turn? You've got 20 more feet of movement?
Yeah, I'm going to make a beeline back past Scylla and still making my way out of the room. And he's dead.
Do it.
The time has come.
All right.
I'm glad
then
it was
that-
you.
It is Sylvester's turn then. There be a worm. Okay. Great. Dr.
He is
Seuss.
exiting. All right. For Team Seuss, he is gonna run. First, he's gonna run 30 feet to the south here. Can I get a quick check on this Death Knight here? You got any loot from me on that big corpsey boy?
Roll an investigation check.
I will do so with my bonus action per droid analysis. That is a big number. That is 24.
Okay. We're gonna need to pause.
Oh my god.
Well, no, I need to do the random treasure stuff
Ah, yes. Loot.
because I didn't do that for him. And
He
this
thought
is
a
our
worm would scare us
CR17, so
away.
this is insane.
Did you not expect us to win?
No. I just totally forgot to do that because I
It's
knew the purple worm was coming, and I was like, "Are they gonna check the body or not?" And I was like, "Yeah, probably not, but we'll find out."
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
All right. Well, it's an AR-15. Oh my.
Why does he have a gun?
I'm
is
out
a
of
Death
spell
Knight.
slots, but I'm not out of options.
We
Who
about to
wants
find
to
out.
roll a D100 to determine gems, art objects, or magic items or magic items? Andrew, let's have. Oh, is he frozen
No,
again?
I think
I'm
he's
good.
frozen
I'm here.
again.
I'm not
Okay.
frozen. I was blowing my nose. I am
You're
fine.
coming back.
He's having a stroke.
I like Dungeons and
Oh,
or
no.
Dragons.
Not eating. This makes me feel like how it was with me.
I know you haven't had problems like this in a while.
Knocking on fucking.
I know
wood
now that I
doesn't-
fucking said it.
You had to
I
say
hate
some
this
shit.
damnable basement.
I always say some shit.
Oh, you're coming back a little bit.
Kinda, not much. That's just terrifying face. That's just the
Yep.
worst.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely terrible. Yup.
All right, Andrew, you're moving again a little bit.
Bro looks like 8-bit Lord Farquaad. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna make the roll then, because we don't know when we'll get him back.
Oh my god. I will have Princess Fiona. Oh.
No fucking way! Holy shit! I just rolled a 99 on.
What does
a
that
D100.
mean?
That's the highest on a
Uh-huh.
CR 17 plus treasure hoard. So we are rolling on magic table I, which is like legendary, almost artifact level.
Great.
Holy fuck!
Great.
Holy fuck! Oh my god! And it's a D4, so there could be 4. It's a fucking 4. Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ!
Oh no.
Whoa!
Arthur had like
I gotta make more rolls now.
at the Orcus shop.
First one is a 54. Okay, that one. All right.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Oops.
Carry them with you.
What the? Holy shit! A 90. What the fuck is this?
Will is regretting all of his choices.
I
We're gonna have
really
another
am.
war horde to come back.
Pretty much.
But that is a
Jeez.
sacrifice I am willing to make.
Oh my god. These are like all literally at least 80% of these are legendary items. Wow. Wow. What the fuck? Oh my god.
I think we just
Oh.
go take on Dagon. I think we'll be fine.
This is game breaking.
Oh wait, I'm back. Can you see me?
Hey, there he is.
Damn you. Damn you all. Do we
Oh
get
my
the good loot,
God.
guys? Do we get the best loot?
Yeah, he's very upset.
Oh, good.
He said
So
they're
we get
basically all artifacts.
4 AR-15s. Sick.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Get them all.
We know you will.
Yeah, I'm about to say we no longer need the dynamite. We have something even better.
Hmm. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior IED?
I believe it's pronounced IUD, but I could be wrong.
Nope. That's the birth control.
I know. I'm a little shit.
I mean, it stops babies in one way or another. He's like, fuck all of this.
I'm just going to tell you guys this. We had a 2-month ending. The items that you just got will probably make it easy for you to challenge the Demon Lords one-on-one. And you might want to just extend that timeline for you guys to do that. Holy shit.
How good could it get, guys?
All right,
I'm
well,
curious.
you're about to fucking find out. No, I could have rolled the deck of many things.
How to end a
didn't.
campaign in one roll.
Yeah, get your notes out right now.
So here's just a taste of a couple of things that you could have gotten, not what you got.
Yep.
You could have gotten Talisman of Ultimate Evil.
Classic.
Talisman of Pure Good, a Sphere of Annihilation, a Ring of 3 Wishes. You could have gotten Plate Armor of Etherealness. You could have gotten the Horn of Valhalla. You could have gotten the Deck of Many Things. You could have gotten a Cubic Gate, Ifriti Chain. This is CR17 and up.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll the 99, you get to roll a D4 on the Magic Table Eye, which is all that. You could have gotten the Hammer of Thunderbolts. Luck Blade. Ridiculous. Anyways, so, Andrew, you find 2 very large sacks filled with gold and platinum. I'm going to tell everybody the numbers here because this is important. You find 11k gold.
Mm-hmm.
You find 2k platinum. You see kind of where his back was, this long, twisted rod that immediately you think this is a staff of such power that Sephel's magic crystalline one pales in comparison.
Oh no.
You realize that the plate armor, the half plate armor he was wearing, is a +1 half plate.
Okay.
You find a ring that has a kind of wave motif on it. And you find a belt that has what looks like a giant's face on it.
Oh.
Do you use your action to pick all of those things up?
Seuss is like running like to get to Bronte. He's like, well, it would be irresponsible not to. Yes, I will use
Bronte
my
would want me to take
he
these things.
wants me to do this. Yeah, I pick up all that stuff.
Okay. You pick up all those things, and we'll go over those later, or when you guys sit down to identify, because this is huge. Crazy. All right. That is the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. It's Bronte's. They're still unconscious currently, so make that death saving throw.
11.
Okay. 1 success. It is the purple worm's turn, who bursts back up from the ground and is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and is like beginning to move down the ledge and just... And you see that dwarf is kind of standing on the back, and he's like, hold on, everybody! We're gonna try and turn this! And he legitimately starts like pulling, and he's like... And then he lets go with one hand, and he does like that 2-finger whistle. I cannot do it as much as I've tried to learn, but he does that whistle, and then a giant mole comes out of the ground and like latches onto the side of the purple worm.
What?
Not the same sides. It's a large creature, but like hits the side, and he's like, Bessie, we gotta tilt her. And you just see the purple worm all of a sudden start careening towards the left.
What the hell is happening?
And that is the purple worm and the dwarf's turn. It is now Bug's turn.
Yeah, Bug. Bug is just gonna keeps
running.
dashing. Yeah.
All right. Nobon is going to do then a 4th level Cure Wounds. So 4d8 here. 8, 12, 16. Gets 21 points of healing back from the Cure Wounds. And then regains another 7 off of the Aura of Vitality.
Wonderful.
And then Nobon's like, time to get up, and just starts running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moves 30 feet and is fleeing towards the exit. Scylla, you're up. Okay. Nice. I still can't get over the rolls. I fucking got. Okay. All right. We're back up at the top of the order here. I just want to make clear with everybody. Is the intention here to run for your effing lives?
Yes.
Or is it to... Yes. Okay.
Wait,
so...
wait, Will, what's the other option?
Stay and fight.
No.
No. No. Absolutely fucking not.
Will, we have pushed our luck hard as hell twice in like 4 episodes. I ain't doing it again.
Yeah,
I've
volunteered
lower
us.
than him. You know,
I've
Arthur.
volunteered us for too many CR17 fights at this point. I'm opting out.
All right. Hey, that's fair. All right.
With a weird dwarf and mole creature pushing it away.
Yeah, you hope. Oh, I meant to put their combined token up for everybody to see.
It's a combined.
Yeah, you wait
They're
till you
best
see this
friends!
artwork. Yeah, if you guys zoom in.
Oh, I love
next to
him. I will die for this mole rider.
I'm not saying that.
Nah, he's fine.
I think he is at peace with himself right now, actually.
You guys begin retreating. I'm going to knock us out of initiative here as you guys are continuing to run, and this dwarf and his giant mole are like redirecting this worm, and you guys eventually no longer hear like his yee-hawing and cries and the purple worm's roars, as you guys have now been running for probably like 15-20 minutes, and you no longer feel like the shaking or anything like that. What do? You're like, at this point, you're back into the caverns where you fought Cletus Hesk. What are you guys thinking as you like stop and realize that you're out of danger?
Do we
Well,
rest?
I must say that was quite a roaring success. Hats off. Where's Hubie? Oh no.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yes, I would like a rest, and Mr. Hesk, if you would be so kind as to assist me in the identification of these artifacts, I would be most pleased.
Absolutely. So yeah, if we're just gonna like pop a squat here, Sefel will sit with the doc and start identifying this stuff.
All right. Are you doing
Do we want to call
Arcana checks, or are you doing
No, I'm
spell?
gonna ritual cast identify.
Okay, is that one item per, or is it everything?
It's one item per, so it's 11 minutes per item.
Okay. So the first one, we'll start off with one that's cool, but perhaps not the most shocking, is a Ring of Water Elemental Command.
Ooh.
This is a legendary item that requires attunement. It is a ring linked to the elemental plane of water. While wearing this ring, you have advantage on attack rolls against water elementals, and they have disadvantage against with attacks against you. The ring has 5 charges and regains 1d4 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. And the spells cast from the ring have a DC of 17.
Damn.
You can expend 2 to cast Dominate Monster on a water elemental. In addition, you can stand on and walk across liquid surfaces as if they were solid ground. You can also speak and understand awaken.
Indigo would have.
If you help slay a water elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain the following additional properties. You can breathe underwater and have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and you can cast the following spells, expending the necessary number of charges. Create or destroy water, control water, ice storm, or wall of ice.
Damn.
So that's item number 1. Oh, God. All right, let's
What's
see.
that belt do?
The +1 half plate is just regular half plate. So here's the question. Do you want the staff or do you want the belt?
I mean, I want to save the staff for last, so I'll do the belt.
Okay.
Which
This is very
giant we
fitting
talking?
considering some stuff that we just talked about for soon.
No. No, it's fucking not.
It is a belt of storm giant strength.
Bro! What is that? What does that say?
That launches you to 29 strength.
29, bro.
Man, it's gonna look great on Seuss, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's gonna own it.
Not if he was wearing the belt, he would.
Not with a 29 strength.
Can you imagine the jump from 8 strength to 29 strength? I mean, just
He would suffocate. Yeah, he would suffocate in his own soul.
yes.
Well, I think this is really good before we get into the last item, which is honestly just as game breaking. To talk about everybody's level up real quick.
You asshole.
Because this
love
is good stuff. So, Sam, now that you have obviously it's going to you, a belt of storm giant strength, and just before anybody points fingers, I randomly rolled for all of this stuff off of the CR17 table. It just happens to match kind of perfectly. So tell us about the level up.
Nice.
You're basically a Naute now with that belt and
No kidding.
everything else you've got going on. That's enough. That's enough. Jeez, you guys don't even need to be level 16 to face the Demon Lords now. Seuss, tell us about your level up and clarify for everybody, because I don't think we've done this yet, what you are.
No, I have not. I have not gone at length about the homebrew abomination you've allowed into the game. Seuss is now a level 9 Savant. Savant is a class that we are running a 2022 version of. That is a intelligence class that does not rely on spell class casting. So he is a tactician, and he can use his insight to kind of help out his allies, or to strike at the weak points of his foes. And as part of that tactician subclass, he is also a nerd to combat. So back actually at level 8, I picked up immunity to the frighting condition. And
Crazy.
this time, at level 9, I am ever vigilant. I now have advantage on initiative checks, and as long as I am conscious, I cannot be surprised. The Seuss is loose, and he's always watching.
And he's ready to drop that nut.
Here comes the nut.
All right, Sefel, walk us through this 9th level wizard.
Sure. So, actually a very simple, not lame, but simple level up. I got access to 5th level spells, so I have a single 5th level spell slot. And along with that, I picked up teleportation circle.
Yay!
So
Fuck.
now that we have access to a couple circles, especially, namely the one in Sekarak's tower, we are now able to teleport around long distance, which has been something that we've been wanting for a little while.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Without having to risk the dangers of the timepiece. So,
All right, well, that's just good. Great. Love it. Awesome. Anything you want to talk about? We did our HP. Everybody rolled higher than me, so everybody's gonna survive a little bit longer, despite my best fucking efforts.
yeah, you're trying real hard, man. We see you.
I know. But also the EXP gain that you guys are getting is pretty damn good. I actually just added a little bit more for surviving the purple worm. Because there should always be a little bit for running away from an encounter, because you learn something. And so the last item for everybody that's chomping at the bit at home. Any guesses?
Staff of Power?
Is a Staff of the Magi.
Oh.
The staff has 50 charges.
Oh.
It has a +2 attack and damage rolls. You gain a +2 to spell attack, like everything. It regains 4d6 +2 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 20, the staff regains 1d12 +1 charges. Spell Absorption. While holding the staff, you had advantage on saving throws against spells. In addition, you can use your reaction when another creature casts a spell that targets only you. If you do, the staff absorbs the magic of the spell, canceling its effect and gaining a number of charges equal to the absorbed spell's level. However, if doing so brings the staff's total number of charges above 50, the staff explodes as if you activated its retributive strike.
Oh my god.
Going into that retributive strike, you can use an action to break the staff over your knee or against a solid surface, performing a retributive strike. The staff is destroyed, releasing its remaining magic in explosion that expands to a 30-foot radius sphere centered on it. You have a 50% chance to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion. If you fail to avoid the effect, you take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges in the staff.
What?
Every other creature in the area must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes an amount of damage based on how far it is away from the point of origin, and there's a whole chart.
Incredible.
Now we're going to talk about the spells in it. You can cast Conjure Elemental for 7 charges. Dispel Magic for 3. Fireball at 7th level version for 7 charges. Flaming Sphere. Ice Storm. Invisibility. Knock. Lightning Bolt at 7th level for 7 charges. Pass Wall for 5 charges. Plane Shift for 7 charges. Telekinesis for 5. Wall of Fire or Web. You can also use an action to cast one of the following spells from the staff without using any charges. Arcane Lock, Detect Magic, Enlarge or Reduce, Light, Mage Hand, or Protection from Evil and Good. So, you mad that you survived by a super high CR encounter?
Bro.
Mad is not the word. Aroused is underselling it. No. so, probably.
I don't see why Seuss would do that.
Yeah, it does say warlock, sorcerer, wizard, or savant.
Yeah,
Can use
how-
the staff
how-
of the magi. Weird.
Imagine.
How interesting.
Yeah, so that is all the legendary loot besides the 11k gold and 2k platinum that you guys pulled off of Arthur's body, which makes you wonder, like, where the hell did he get these things
And why
in the time that he's been dead and wandering the Underdark underneath Orcus's thumb? And also, what fantastical power this puts you in your hands with the fight that you've had ongoing. I mean, honestly, Sam, you could go toe to toe for strength with a fucking purple worm. You'd actually have 1 point higher than a purple worm.
That's absolutely insane.
I don't know what to do with this information.
So, as the party's kind of digesting this, you're resting here. You ran like 15-20 minutes away from the previous encounter with the purple worm and Arthur. What is everybody thinking in this moment? You're clearly resting. Are you taking like a full hour? This was 11 minutes per, so it's pretty close to a short rest here.
Do we feel safe enough for a long out here?
Got this belt, and she's like, fuck it, come here, Demogorgon.
I mean, remind me, how far did we have to travel from the city to get to this cavern?
I believe with Sylvester it was 2 days, because they didn't have a ranger before, and they figured these guys were about 4 days away.
Okay, so we could take a shorty, we could start heading back, and then just take along as the journey goes on.
My only hesitation about just like well, I think that worm's gonna do what that worm's gonna do. I think we have put enough distance between us. My only hesitation about like dipping too fast is getting some kind of word to Hubie.
Sure.
And I don't have any. I can't cast sending.
Oh yeah, the Staff of Magi doesn't have that. Damn, bummer. Oof.
No.
Isn't that lame, Will?
Depending.
So bad.
Well,
I know.
hold on. Depending
send a
on
letter.
the.
Safel with all those new 5th level spells, he's like, I can move us, but I can't talk to anybody.
Depending on what I have in the spell books that I haven't finished copying yet, I might be able to spend some time. Not sending.
Wait a sec. Will, who does... Ricard has a sending stone. Who has the other one?
You, I would assume.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we did do that.
Did you give one to Hubie? You know what?
Nah.
Here, I'm gonna make a roll. You gave one to Hubie.
Oh, sick. I was about to say, he's junior staff. He doesn't get that. No, that's great. Yeah.
All right, so you got one for Hubie.
Seuss to Hubie. Please report to Cletus Hesk Battle Chamber. We are resting and awaiting your arrival. Hope you are still alive. Out.
This is Hubie to Dr. Seuss. I'm alright. Come on back to the Cletus Hesk. room. You got temple. Ow.
He'll be here shortly.
So this is going to definitely take a little bit longer than a short rest, but that's up to you guys if you want to like settle in for a long or not. But you will all definitely gain the benefits of a short rest here.
Huh.
Might as well just do the long.
Yeah.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
That way we're
Okay.
safe for the journey back.
We can spend a nice little time around the fire deciding who gets to touch the magic items.
So as you guys are kind of setting up more of a base camp here, and you're taking the time to go through the weapons, you're waiting on Hubie to make their way back. Hopefully they can find a relatively safe route that doesn't involve interacting with the worm in the previous caverns. A couple hours in, who would be the first, like, who's up on watch here? Who's taken first?
Seuss can watch you. He's in pretty good shape, physically.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Wow, just while Seuss is doing all the work, the kids get to plan. That's fine, you know. I didn't get to be 350 years old by taking breaks. And that's a 23.
Okay, so during your first setup of the watch, I think you are communicating back and forth with Hubie, trying to help him locate, and I think Sylvester helps out a little bit with what he can, converse over radio, essentially. And I'll say Ricard takes the second watch, so like the three of you have some time to chat if you want to do that.
It appears to me that, warped though he was, your former ally remained himself to a degree in the end. This may be an important nugget of wisdom.
And his plan was sound. We have heard pieces over time of the hubris and the validity of the demon princes. It stands to reason that if brought to one place, they could be distracted vying for power. And we might not have to fight them all. Could thin their own herd, so to speak.
And I cannot recall, though I do have a perfect memory, if I mentioned this to you or not, but I stumbled upon something in one of the libraries before we left Dincan. There is a library kept by stone giants here in the Underdark, which I believe may hold information that we need. It may hold secrets about the cause of this incursion, which may allow us to form a plan of attack, and knowing for sure if we should bring them together or divide and conquer. I believe so. After the
Did you
steel
learn the
test,
location?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hess, what were you saying there?
Did you learn the location of this place?
I have an idea of where it is. It is a semi-mythical place, but I believe I can locate it. And with our field test, I would say a success. I think we have what we need.
Then that is our next destination.
Indeed. Now, Scylla, tell me, how do I look in this belt?
That was an impressive reach.
That was good. That was good. Take a point of inspiration for that. That was good.
Just like, what?
That was like 4D chess, Sam. How you just did that.
That was inspiring, Sam.
Seuss just looks at Sefel, and a piece of him dies, and the belt just falls off his body, and he sits down.
The slow nosebleed.
Yeah.
Sylvester is just on the ground, tongue lolling out like.
Yeah. I think our intelligence has just dropped to 17.
Incredible.
Oh god.
I've never heard something that was so dumb but so smart.
It was beautiful. As you guys are having this moment of everybody at the campfire, like, Bronte comes over and goes, "So I do believe we may have company here in a moment from that wall." And he points over there, and he, you guys make perception checks.
Hella good at those. 2.
12.
Okay. Sefel.
2.
2. Sefel is brain dead, comatose, out of it.
That was just such a fucking terrible comment.
Suzro is like, he's like, what? The deeper meanings. Shit. And yeah, Scylla, totally empowered, like puts on the belt after this intellectual moment. She's just like, fucking top dog once again, whips her towards the wall, and you can just like hear this voice. It's like, now I thought they were in it. I don't know. Watch out, Betsy. And just like you hear this little thump against the wall, and he's like, oh, I think that might have been a... As this explosion launches out into the room, dust, debris, rock, just everywhere outwards. And then crawling out of the wall comes this giant mole and dwarf figure emerging from the blast. They're covered in soot. And he's just like, well, hey now, y'all. I've been looking for you. The name's Dallon the Pickle, because I always get into trouble. And we'll see you guys next time.
I can't. I physically can't.
But you must.
Well, thank you for watching. That was the peak of podcasting. It physically can't get better than this last sequence. I'm privileged to be here with Will and Sam. Brendan, I think you'll join me in lauding the incredible work we've seen here today. Personally, I'll be celebrating by liking and subscribing to all the social media feeds I can find for the Madness Table, and subscribing on as many podcast platforms as I can, and leaving a lot of very high reviews. Then I'll log on to the Discord, which we have, which you can be on, and I'll tell Sam how she's funnier than Andrew. When that is complete, I will go on social media and I will comment on every single photo that Dallon the Pickle is my favorite character and must become central to the plot as a whole. Thank you and have a great night.